happy Sunday. First off, I apologize. I know this is going up late. This weekend has just been kind of crazy, and so I hadn't had time to sit down and do it, and so I'm sitting here waiting until Sunday afternoon. So I'm sorry about that, but it's gonna go up regardless, so it's okay. Second, I have no notes written out for this chapter. Normally I write out some notes to kind of hit on. I have no notes written out for this chapter, so just kind of going by God's grace today and what he wants me to share as far as the reading of Psalm 8 goes. And lastly, try and get through this. For everyone that answered or commented on Friday's video that said that they were praying for our school, for my students, my kids, because they are my kids and I love them. I love them dearly, and so just praying for all of us teachers and us kids. Thank you so much. And I said that I really couldn't. It was really broad, and even so, you guys said we're praying, so I appreciate that. And I mean, you guys probably figured out a little bit of the issue, just from context, I guess. But we lost a student, one of our 8th graders, on Wednesday. But it came out at school on Thursday. So these kids lost a friend. They lost a classmate, and they are struggling. Some more than others, but all of them are it's impacting all of them in some way. So just pray that as teachers, we can come alongside them and guide them and help them to the best of our abilities. Because, it is hard. And, sadly, I have a little bit of experience with this because sophomore year of high school, we lost a classmate. And so I've got a little bit of experience with it, so I can kind of put myself in their shoes, and that helps a little bit, but it still doesn't take away the hurt. It still doesn't take away the pain, but just that we can let them know that we've got them, that, we care about them, that we're right there for them every step of the way. I think that's the biggest prayer that I could ask for, is that just as us as teachers, that we can continue to be a light for them. That God would just guide us in the way that He would have us be for those kids. So just keep them in your prayers, because they need it for sure. And it Thursday afternoon was hard. Friday was hard. Just trying to walk through this valley with them, so that they don't feel like they're on their own. That's the biggest thing right now. So, alright, so Psalm 8 says, Lord our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory in the heavens. Through the praise of children and infants, you have established a stronghold against your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place. What is mankind that you are mindful of them, human beings that you care for them? You have made them a little lower than the angels, and crowned them with glory and honor. You made them rulers over the works of your hands. You put everything under their feet. all flocks and herds, and the animals of the wild, the birds in the sky, and the fish in the sea, all that swim in the paths of the sea. Lord our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth. That right there just gives me hope. Like, I needed that today. No matter what happens, no matter what life throws at us, God is good. God is in control. What is mankind that you are mindful of them, human beings that you care for them? That right there, guys, to me. I mean, if you think about any sort of image of man and God, God is all the way up here and man is as low as you can go. There's a great big gap between us. And the fact that God is still mindful of us, that God cares about us, that He knows our name, that He loves us so much. God is good in every situation. God is still good. And I am so thankful for that this week. I'm grasping onto that because that's all I know to grasp onto right now. Is just to grasp onto the fact that God is good and He is in control, and all of this is a part of something bigger that we just haven't seen yet. Like I said, I really didn't have notes today. I just kind of was going to wing it, and I really think those verses speak for themselves. Like, there's not much I need to add. Those 9 verses, they're just plain, cut and dry, and they speak for themselves. God is in control. He created this world. He created us. And He loves us beyond belief. And that, to me, that's enough. That right there is enough for me. Everyone, go out, have a great week, and as always, go be the example.